chance. And I'm going to say it over and over until we see it, because I know we got it. We have a chance, y'all, to be elite on offense. Yes, we may give up some sacks. Okay, that happened. But with Shadour and all them wideouts and them running backs, yo, at some point this season, I know them boys gonna put that thing together. They showing you flashes. They showing that we could bomb you at any time. We can run that thing. We can hit you with big boy plays. Once we get consistent on that offense and get disciplined, I don't think nobody gonna be able to stop that. That offense can score from anywhere, any given time of the day. 12 o'clock game, 3 o'clock game, 6 o'clock game, 7 o'clock game, 8 o'clock game. Whatever time slot you put us at, we ready. It's just will we get it together. We so close. I think we close, y'all. We got 4 games in. And with these 4 games in, you got North Dakota State. You got Nebraska. You got Colorado State. You got Baylor. And all them, we done showed flashes of getting there. It's just, will we put the puzzle together to... Because you know, once you reach a level and you got it, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we consistently do it? We got the talent, y'all. And I just wrote now, you know, I told you when I got that pen in my hand, it's on. So, you know, Shadour completed 25 passes. And them 25 passes, he had threw for 341 yards. 2 TDs. Both TDs was important. And, oh, yeah, I forgot. My boy ran for 1, too. Got him a TD rushing, right? So, Shadour gave us 3 TDs. And then I like how elusive he was. Listen, it's to me, matter of fact, because I keep telling y'all I was at the game. That's just what we're going to talk about. Them two went together in this game, right? So, we at the game, and I'm like, bro, because we see Cam Ward getting elusive out there. He getting elusive out there in the game. And we like, dog, boy, that boy get out of there so easy. Well, Shadour was making moves, not being elusive. And I'm like, dog. Did Cam call him and say, hey, boy, you better tighten up. Because guess what? I'm out here getting it. So, because, you know, they got the same trainer and everything. But, yo, I know we be talking about this old line. But for 4 games... The 4 games I have seen, I feel real good about it. Like, okay, when we played Nebraska last year, it felt like it was sacks galore, right? When we played Nebraska this year, I didn't get to see the full game while it was going. I saw, I done saw the highlights. But for most part, we was hurting ourselves. So if we could stop hurting ourselves, we can just, we can do what we want to do if we stop hurting ourselves. But we got to stop hurting ourselves. We got to go ahead and make it where, because Coach Prime, man, it's like he know. Like, he know what time it is. He see it. 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 And he gave us the runs. He gave, like, from running backs. From the running backs. Remember I told y'all what we have, like, now we got, what? A carry in overtime, maybe a carry or 2 in overtime. But either way, we still got it. Isaiah ran the ball 12 times. Michael ran it 9 and scored 2. Even Jimmy had a carry. Shadour ran a TD in. So we got our runs in. to keep it at bay, but we still needed that pass. And if it weren't for a couple of them, we would have been in a real good situation. But it's all gravy. Then you know Travis Hunter, he gonna ball. 7 for 130. He gonna ball. We know that. We know Trap gonna ball. So you know Trap and Shadour, they're going to connect. I don't know why I keep going back when I be saying stuff, but they gonna connect. They're going to connect. So we know that Shadour is going to hit Travis. Them both elite guys. This a franchise NFL quarterback we got with basically a franchise athlete. A rare athlete that we ain't never seen before. Honestly, we have never seen this before. Out of all the years I've been watching football, I have never seen this. 96, when Prime did it, I didn't get to just technically watch it like that because I was, what, 7th grade in 96? So I didn't get to just watch it like that. Champ Baylor, when I'm in either high school, about to be in high school, I'm seeing, not Champ Baylor, yeah, Champ Baylor, when Champ Baylor doing it, same time frame, and I was thinking about Charles Woodson, but either one of them, I didn't really pay it that mind, but I'm seeing his, and Travis on look amazing. Our running backs, we know, can tote that thing. So we ain't got to worry about that. We know they toting it. And, forgot to tell you, that offense, Shadour got the first rushing touchdown of the season. What's the odds of that? Shadour ran it in before any other running backs. But right after that, Micah has ran that thing in 2 times. My boy got 2 of them off in there. Okay, so, y'all, we got it. It's just, will we be consistent and disciplined where they figure out that O-line the way they really, really want it, the way it stick the way it need to stick, where when we run the ball, say I run it 12 times, but out of them 12 times, he carried at least 4.7 or a higher. Say Michael doing the same thing, 4.7 or higher. That is, well, R5, but I'm just giving you a ballpark. Something like that. Plenty wide receivers. Y'all look. Marion, Wester, J5, Will Shepherd. Charlie O gonna get his. And then you gotta think too that DH coming back. That boy might be ready, like, ooh, let me get out there. And you know he run hard. And you done see them stiff arm guys to the dirt. So this offense has a chance to be elite. Now, I know we done had these sacks, right? But the running backs and wide receivers and quarterback can help the O-line. And by that, I mean, when we say height and we run the ball, they taking off for bigger chunks of yardage, or hitting the hole so hard when they smash people. It's like whoever got to make that tackle don't really want to make that tackle no more. And then when they blocking them, they hit them with so many good blocks. That's like, bro, I don't feel like dealing with that boy today. And then when we shaking and baking them at wide receiver, and what's going to really help us is if every time we get the ball, our first drive, really, if we can score on our first 2 drives, if we can have a system where it's just like they clicking, them first 2 drives, we drive out the field and score 7, come back 14 right out the gate. If we could do that, I think it'll take our offense to another level, y'all. Because we really got it. I don't know when it's gonna stick, but I'm just telling y'all we got it. We surely got it. Ryan Nicole, what's good? Chris, what's happening? If we see it, the coach, I know Chris, they see it. It's just like, I know they probably be in the meetings like, yo, when we gonna have this thing booming? Because honestly, I done told y'all I feel like this is a top 5. I know the O-line have its little issues, but y'all got to think, 2 is, they're pinning their ears back, bringing the house on us all. It feels like it. It feels like they bringing the house on us. So if you get the house brung on you, they gonna get to you. I just don't want them to mess nothing up. I want that run game to keep improving, because when that run game keep improving, it's going to keep the sacks off of Shadour and keep the linebackers and D linemen kind of at bay, because you don't know if they finna hand that ball off. But when you sit back and you know they about to throw it, that's when you really get the tee off. If we could avoid the situation where they really don't know, because we in easy yardage, like 2nd and 5, 3rd and 2 or 3, stuff like that, that'll shake it up. So I'm just telling y'all, I think we really got something. It's just, can we put it together? Jennifer, you say, I hope it they click soon for 2. I know, right? Jennifer, I'm like you. Get that thing right. Jay Will, what's good? Hey, chillin'. Double D, you say last year offense was more explosive. I think in certain games it felt like that, but I think this year, I don't know, it feel like every time we need it, we get it. The only game it didn't look like we had it was that first half versus Nebraska. It just felt weird. When I finally got to see it, that pick 6, the should have been pick. Y'all, honestly, we could have got that. I ain't even going there. I ain't going there, but y'all get what I'm saying. Let me see. GR, what's good? Kenneth, what's happening? Chris, you say the offensive line got to play with some heart. They should switch it up. I know people been saying that, but y'all got to think too. Let's just run it back. Everybody gelling, and what I mean by that is our offensive line coach. I learned this before, right? You could sit back, be the assistant, and you could see stuff and be like, oh, I would have said this, or oh, I would have did that. If he just do this, and you could be helping out, right? But now when you the main man and you in the frying pan and it's real and they looking at you, I think I know Coach Loholt is ready for it. I just think everybody in it knew. The O-line coaches knew. The O-linemen, a good amount of them are new. Now, it been from January, but it's 4 games in. So that ain't number 16 quarters, y'all. Just 16 quarters. And we got a little OT. 16 quarters and a little OT, right? They are gelling. Pat Shermer is getting used to what he got. New running backs. I think AI didn't get there till the summer. I don't even think DH got there till the summer. So the only one you had was Mike and Charlie O. So all this still pretty much fall counting to 9. Fall counting to 9. Except for the wide eyes. You know Shadour gonna work with them, so that ain't nothing. But as far as the running backs, understanding how they old linemen work, okay, dog, I think that one will hold the block a little longer. This one might cut it loose. So when I get the ball, I might have somebody in my face. I gotta, So everybody reading everybody. I just think give it every game it should get better. I know that. At some point, I think we'll have the right set on the O-line. I think everything gonna click. I just don't know when. I just feel it'll click. It got to at this point. Cause we still headed in a good direction. E17, you say I'm a huge Shadour fan, but it's either he's holding the ball or the receivers ain't getting open. I never thought about that. I ain't never think about it that way. I'll tell you this. Because he elusive with it, he could extend the plays. He got to take one of them notes from Cam Ward. Cam Ward will get out and make the play like Shadour, but he'll also get up out of there and live for the next play. I think that's what Shadour, and Shadour was sort of doing it yesterday. He was basically doing it some of the time. So I think it's when we be saying Shadour hold it, I think he could get up out of there if he see it. Because I'm talking about Cam Ward see it, and bam, he gone. I'm talking about Cam ain't waiting. Cam is out, boy. But that E17, I like that. I like that. I ain't never thought about it that way. Kenneth, yes, sir. Hey, right back at you. Love and continued blessings to you and your family. Hey, right back at you, brother. Caught on camera, you say last game we had more rushing attempts than passing attempts. Yeah, but some of them, the D-line or the linebackers was forcing Shadour out to run. That's what that was. If it wouldn't have been for that, he would have got to throw it. But I am glad that we done showed UCF, because they were up next. They could try to pin their ears back, but they also know we trying to run it. We are trying to run it. Because remember I told y'all, I think we'll get a back. One back may have anywhere from 10 to 17 carries. Well, AI got 12. Michael got 9. So that's over the 20 carries that I was talking about. I was like, can we have a 20 carry ball game? Anywhere from 10 to 15, 17-ish, or 17 to 20, you know. But then you add in Shedeur carries, now it go up. You add in Jimmy had a carry, that thing go up. So, and then on halftime, coach was telling them, man, you got to give us I think he said either 5 yards a carry, or I want to say like he said that. But we establishing the run. We ain't scared of it. We running that thing. So, y'all, it's just a matter of time before that thing pick up. I really feel it. And we surely need it too, boy. God, dog, we need it. Crystal, what's good, JB? E17, you said most of the sacks he got, he really had a clean pocket for more than 3 seconds. Once he had 5 seconds, and man, didn't pass the ball. He was asking, he got sacked. I don't know. Well, if you saying it, because I didn't really get to see it. I'm just catching the highlights. If he had it like that, then I don't know what that was then. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was I think that thing was really like a shock of the way them boys was coming out responding. But the way we fought and stayed in on offense and defense, I really think that set it up for us good. Cap, you said, C-Mo, UCF gonna give CU all they can handle, please. Plus on? And the schedule ain't getting no easier. Correct. UCF gonna throw the kick. UCF is looking at this. Oh, I gotta tell you this though. All right, I gotta tell you this. UCF play the Gators next after us. So it's Colorado and then Florida. I'm a Florida boy. If I'm on UCF, yes, I want to beat Colorado and Coach Prime. Yes, I do. But I surely want to beat Florida. And if they told me I had to take an L on either one of the games, would it be a Coach Prime L or University of Florida Gators L? I'd take the Coach Prime L and put my all into beating the Gators. So we may be, quote unquote, a trap game. Because yes, they see us. Yes, we are Super Bowls to people, but also the Gators are a in-state rivalry type of Super Bowl. So do you give all your energy to Colorado and Coach Prime, which, yes, that's in the Big 12 schedule, or do you duke it out with Florida and give you all to Florida? Because, again, I don't know who set up their schedule, but to have Coach Prime, then Florida, that's tough. That's tough. And I know them boys texting each other, hey, bro, yeah. You got them next week, but you sure got us. You got us, too. So I think that's going to help us with them playing Florida. Because you don't want to, oh, hit. I'll talk about that tomorrow. I ain't even going to get into that. I'll talk about UCF, all UCF tomorrow. But they don't want to give away too much. versus when they come play Florida, because they might have to pull out some stuff out the bag. And now, man, look, because they want that Florida game. I'm telling y'all they want that Florida game. If they got to pick out of us in Florida, they will take Florida. Gus Malzahn will know he got to take the Florida game over Coach Prime. He could scratch down like, hey, Coach Prime just had a good run or something. And you right, the schedule don't get no easier. Ain't everybody, really the way everybody acting, everybody gonna bring their best shot, so we just got to bring ours. Kenner, you say 8 sacks in one game, unacceptable, Cola. Would you agree? Correct. That's a... I don't even know how I got to that. I keep telling y'all the last time I saw it was 3 sacks. I don't know how it shot up. He had 28 dropbacks, 3 sacks, and 8 knockdowns. 8 knockdowns. So, I don't know how I got to that. Crystal, Jennifer, Kenny Mike, what's good? George, what's happening? Chad, you say they played Baylor. Travis can make me look good at quarterback. Shedeur average. No, come on, man. That man been balling. The man been balling for a long time. Balling for a long time. And the game I know the NFL scouts was at, I was there. And that was USC. If any scout coming, if any scout want to see if they want to pick my boy Caleb Williams or Shadour, that was the game to be at. You see him head to head. Shadour was playing out of this world. That was all I needed, the way he was playing. And matter of fact, Omarion got himself on the map that same day. Them two went wild. So, nah, them NFL scouts know he for real. Just the way they go ahead and saying Arch Manning is the #1 undisputed quarterback when he come out. Well, then Shadour is hands down, but you know, his last name ain't Manning. But y'all, that offense has a chance to be elite. We got everything we need. JB, you say we can't continue. Correct. We do got to stop beating ourselves. When we stop beating us, the sky's the limit. Well, it ain't no limit. Gil, you say the offense could be elite if we had a better O-line. I think we just got to figure out a way to make that O-line work for us. Make that thing work. Call plays that'll make them position themselves in a better way. But check this out. Y'all got to really look at this. Pat Shermer is finally I ain't saying finally, because last season when he got in, he didn't know it was going to go like that. Maybe it was building up and he could see it coming, but he wasn't able to change nothing. Now he said he implemented his system. So you got a new coach. Well, Pat Shermer ain't new, but he knew technically to issuing out his information. Then you got, it ain't like Pat Shermer called his own O-line person, but he got a new O-line coach, so they got to mash together. Them two really, like what I done learned about college ball is, I done seen offensive coordinators leave schools, and they'll take the O-lineman with them. See? They taking the O-lineman with them like, hey, bro, you coming with us. So they like intertwine, like, hey, we going together. So if they intertwine like that and they're going together, you got to think these two just got put together. So I think all that stuff mashing together. Now, that O-line going to do it, y'all. I can't wait till that O-line really give us to where our running backs, boom, 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 boom. And then the fireworks go off and we know what we really got. Like, oh, they ain't going to be able to see us. So, again, it's time. It is time. Yeah, you said, and they always be held back by the holding penalties and sacks they give up. They got to work on that thing. Man, if I'm coach, well, you know you can have them things where they come with all them blitz and stuff, and then you got to pick that mess up, and they're just getting better and better at it. Or, well, based on what the team does. Based on what that team does. Gil, you said those old CU teams that tore people up had old lines that were maul people. Yeah. But I think this O-line can get it done for us in the Big 12. Playing for Birdies, you said all the sacks were not the O-line. So you saying Shadour was holding a little too long then. Crystal, You say they have to get QB1 a few more seconds in the pocket. He got to pull that Cam Ward and get up out of there. He got to pull that Cam Ward and get up out. Yeah, you say every start on the O-line in 94 when now that's a different ball game. You know them boys was the whole college world done changed since then. He was toting it, but he was special too. Chris, you said some of the guys not ready for the bright light. I ain't gonna say that because we only really we get the wins. It's just, I guess we ain't getting the wins the way we really want to see it, where you know, like the Colorado State, we knew we had that game. I guess that's what we all want to see, that we know we got it. We ain't made it to that point yet. Well, are we real close? Random, you said viewership went crazy. When? On that game? Yeah, it should have been. St. Louis, you say they need to improve their play calling. Whatever they need to do, they need to bring it into this game because it's coming. Them boys coming. Jay Will, you said, did they announce how many viewers? What? No, they haven't, at least to my knowledge. St. Louis, you say improving play calling on offense. Don't touch two, you say if the read isn't there, it's just not there. You just, he like, I ain't gonna say he like getting hit. I doubt he like getting hit. But maybe he don't want to run as much. Because I make you have to, not enough where I get smashed, but I make you have to deal with me on that, and you have to respect my run game. St. Louis, you said, see you have problems with quarterbacks that can run. I'm talking about that tomorrow, man. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. We definitely talk that. You said K-State, UCF is going to give us what? We done played running quarterbacks. We kind of still hold it now. It's not to our liking. Kansas running too. E17, you say ups and downs. Got to give it to the boys. Man, they have hard being out. Correct. No, they was down 7. 7, because we was it was 17-24, because we needed that touchdown. Listen, that's what I meant to tell y'all too. That play to Omarion, we needed that. We wouldn't even have a chance to be in overtime without Omarion and Shadour making that play. Omarion, boy, I appreciate all that extra effort you gave. Shadour, I appreciate you being elusive and getting up out that thing. O-line, I appreciate you kind of holding it off so he could throw it. That play is the #1 play to me in the whole game. Because if we would have went into that thing 24-10, that was going to be a hard fight. But we went into the halftime 24-17. And then came straight out and scored. 24-24, right out the gate. Back even, baby. Back even. That game 0-0 pretty much. So Omarion Miller, boy, every time we need you to make some big, spectacular plays, you do it. So he gave us that. Omarion Miller gave us that. Boy, I'm talking about that boy. Y'all, that's the #1 play that nobody really ain't really talking about. They talk about Omarion balling on that play, but that is the key play to going into halftime. Now, another key play if we would have got that pick. If we'd have got that pick, then they wouldn't have got, it'd have been that, they would have had 17. And it'd have been 17-17 going in there. But it's all gravy. That Omarion Miller play was the play that put us in position to come out at halftime and get cocky about it, know that we got the boys to do it, and we did it. That play was the play, y'all. Go back and look. If you think about because y'all, the ones that got to see the game the whole time, maybe it's just me, but it felt like that was the play that really set us in motion. Because I was scared to go into halftime down. I did not want to go into halftime down by 2 touchdowns. Down by 1 or 3 or less, you can handle that. Down by 2, that thing feel crazy. Yeah, them boys made that play. Truth be told, what's happening? I like that. All I can say is welcome to the Big 12. We got to play All 3 phases of the game, every game. Correct. All the phases. Offense, defense, special teams. Can't slack on nothing. Because everybody ready to... Everybody ready to bust us. Easy. FD, you say coach is going to get a lifetime contract from CU. Coach Prime is building a powerhouse. Everyone is coming from CU. Yeah, y'all see that Fox and everybody else. Y'all, I think every game is going to be on TV as long as we winning. As long as we winning, every game on TV. Every game. Every game on TV. Because every team we play pretty solid. So, every game on TV. Drum, you say you going, yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, hey, I'm out there. I've been thinking of ideas I want to do once I get there. Like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to do that. Yeah, hey, I'm hitting that out the gate. Playing for Birds, you said running backs missed blocks and didn't chip when leaving the backfield, allowing a free release. Oh, now, see, I ain't get to watch the game. So you saying something that I ain't even get to see. So, okay, so that added, well, if that's the case, that added to the sacks. But that's something you could adjust. You could get that right. D, you say they already promising the game. Promoting the game for next week, Colorado. Yeah. They already on it. Big 12 noon gonna be there. They gonna be sitting out there. I said, man, ooh. Yeah, I got something I'm gonna do. I got something I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to pull this off. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down, y'all. I gotta try to see if I can do that. They might let me do it. I gotta see. Yes, sir. Who else I could go through? What's my boy name? Hold on, y'all. I'm just thinking of ideas. I gotta write it down so I don't miss it. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hey. Boy, I might try to do something for y'all. Well, for me too, but that's what that film study gonna be for. Film study is gonna show them this what you did wrong. That's what you did. Because when you go to film study, you be like, wow, I missed that. No. I was right there. So that's what that film study gonna give each player. And now you just got to capitalize off of it and don't keep making the same mistakes. Ryan, you say winning is hard. I'll lead an adjustment to the coaches and continue to support them. A win is a win, go bust. It is. A win is a win. But I know they would prefer to win. Well, any way possible, but convincingly. Like we just bam. Boom, 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 boom. Like dropping them nice passes on them, running it down they throat. Yeah. I want to, and the defense just shutting them down. Like we'll get them the third down, and then somehow they'll bust up out of there. But then some of the plays, the boys on fourth down will shut that thing down. Bam, eyeball, let's go. So y'all, we showing in phases that we could do it. It's just keep growing, and this is going to be a test. I'm gonna look at some of it tonight. E17, you say the O-line recruits and transfers have to realize that they have a target on their back due to, they know it. Miss Kelman, what's good? E, you said Omarion gave us that edge because we needed a miracle play. He did. Every time he come in, that boy, USC, he did the same thing. It's like plays need to be made. He made them. This game right here, a play needed to be made, and that boy made it. I'm talking about, boy, hey, that boy went and got it. Walt, you say we need a kicker that can kick the ball in the end zone every kick. We do, and I think we got it. And if we don't, they sure better get down there and make that tackle. They better get down there and make that tackle. Gil, you said, yep, Omarion's play would have, without that play, we would have lost. If they don't, yeah. Now, next year, he guaranteed to start. I just feel he guaranteed to start next year. Like, that's his junior year. He might just go off and be gone straight to the league. Or he might end up playing both, but either way, he good. Pitt, you say, which network playing on next week? Which network we playing on next week? Talking about for the UCF game? or when we play K-State. I think Fox or ESPN gonna pick it up for K-State game. But for this game, Fox got us. Fox got us for this one. Walt, you say, yes, I believe Baylor, number 11 or 10, got about the defense in 3 sacks and 7 hurries. Well, you know, when they play us, when everybody play us and they got some D linemen that's like that, like them boys like that, they get after it. Yeah, Fox pick. Yeah, Fox for UCF game. Yeah, for some reason when them D linemen really be like that, and them boys possibly got that pro potential, yeah, they be coming. But everybody wants Shadour. Like they want to get sacks anyways, but they definitely want Shadour. And then the way everybody talk about our O-line, I hope our O-line like this. And all they doing is, yeah, coach, what we need to do. Coach, what we need to do. They not really paying attention to what the world trying to say about them. Because no matter how you slice it, we've been there for every game. And even the Nebraska game, take away that pick 6. And LeJounte could have, Bedlam could have got that pick. We looking at a different ball game. We really looking at a different ball game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. If the O-line ain't paying attention to nobody and they just focused on them and coach, they O-line coach and, you know, Warren Sapp and all them boys there, Coach Damian Lewis, that's a lot of information getting passed to you to tell you, hey, bro, you need to hit this, hey, you need to hit that. So I think if they play their game, that thing gonna click, y'all. That thing gonna click. It'll click. P, you say you don't like people to get hurt, but the defense guys who got hurt early for Baylor was somebody got out. Him being out, the game was kind of okay. Oh, I ain't know that. See, I don't know exactly what UCF got on their D-line. I'm gonna go look, and now what I am gonna look at for UCF, because I want to know all the factors about them. I'm going to see if the Senior Bowl looking at them. I'm going to see if the East-West Shrine Bowl looking at them. I'm going to see what the current sacks look like, because I want to know what their defensive line look like and their linebackers to know what we really up against. Because I know what they got on offense. They got about 4. They got anywhere from 4 to 5 running backs. Seem like the quarterback could run it. He could also throw it, but I think he's more of a runner per se. But I ain't saying that again because Baylor, I thought the quarterback was just gonna be running, and them boys were trying to throw that thing like that. That kind of shocked me. But we have something on offense, y'all. We got Jay West, J5, O Miller, Travis Henry. I keep calling him Travis Henry because Travis Henry was around here, the running back. Travis Hunter, Will Shepard, and a first-string QB.